The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today.
Hi everyone, welcome again to my virtual campfire. Alan Warren here, the RV Wingman. And today I'm going to admit right up front that I have a bias against Camping World. I do. It's not something I want to have. It's something that I have learned over time by hearing lots and lots of stories that just tear at my heartstrings when I hear what people are going through. And I'm not sure if all of it is Camping World's fault, but I think that a lot of the tactics that they use need to be re-examined by corporate, if you will. So yes, I have a negative bias towards Camping World. If you think that these kinds of videos are important, please help me. Please help share this message. Share this video on social media. How many people, my question is, how many people have to be burned by a sleazy RV dealer to get people to wake up? Share this video, like it, obviously comment if you would, but share it on social media. As they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Well, I'm trying to not be a teacher, not be a preacher, but just somebody that has a lot of experience. And hopefully by joining me around this virtual campfire and listening, you can avoid making some mistakes. So we need to get the word out. Okay, that said, I received a phone call from a guy who is just so distraught over his recent purchase decision at Camping World. As you're listening to it, I welcome your comments and your input. Many of you who are regular viewers will say, well, that was stupid. I don't think these people are stupid. I think that they are uninformed, they're naive, they're trusting, too trusting. I believe a healthy dose of skepticism is what is necessary, not just in buying an RV, but in pursuing just about anything that is a big ticket item. So let's go ahead over here and listen to the first phone call. This is from Martin. And by the way, if you think that I set these phone calls up, listen to this guy's voice. Do you think that I know this guy? Hey, call up and leave me a bad review about Camping World. I don't do that. I don't need to do that. Enough people are out there. My voicemail box stays plenty busy. Thank you. So let's go ahead and listen to today's first voicemail.
Good morning. My name is Martin. I purchased an RV from rvs.com/Camping World a month ago. I am having incredible problems with warranties that were built into my sales price that I wasn't aware of. I've had no success in getting any contact back from anybody with any authority at Camping World in terms of getting a refund on these warranties that I did not want, did not order, and did not realize they buried in my purchase price. I saw on one of your videos that there was a link showing how to get a refund on these warranties, and I would really like to know, but I could not find the link. If someone could let me know how I can get a refund on these warranties. I am so outraged by the way I was treated by this company. If someone could contact me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
How many people need to go through the experience that Martin just went through? Martin, by the way, I know that you and I have not spoken, but a link to that how to cancel your ESP is in the description of this video down below. If you have an extended service protection plan like Martin has, you can cancel it. You can. It ain't easy, and it's not hard, but they make it difficult, time consuming to do, to get your money back. So that link is down below in the description. But my opinion, as the wingman, I think that trust is in very short supply these days. Politicians lie to us. Many of us believe the medical community has lied to us. And it's not necessarily a direct lie, but it's a lie by omission. They only give you part of the story, not the entire story, because they want to lead you in a certain direction. I already said I have a negative bias towards Camping World, but I'm honest about it. I do. I don't like them. Do I think that they screw every single buyer over? No, only the ones that will allow them to get screwed over, like Martin. So if you like this kind of material, please share it on social media. As they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. We need the students to get ready, to know what they're walking into. And it is not just Camping World. Even small dealers, they can screw you over. It is up to you to read the fine print, to be comfortable, to understand everything. I'm going to read, I got 2 messages that I have never, ever received before, and I got them almost back to back on another video that I did about Camping World, and I want to bring those up to you right now, if I can find them. All right, here we go. This one is by Ken Smart, says, much like a car, one should only pay cash. That could be, argued, but then you know exactly what you're paying. We found Camping World was very transparent about their fees. We agreed to pay shipping and TTL fees and eliminated the rest. Our out-the-door price was $21,984 that had an advertised price of $18,999. I do not think we were badly treated or that we overpaid. Camping World must be doing some things right. They're the largest RV dealer in the world. Wingman just has a bias against Camping World. Do you think? Ken, I am so happy for you. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm honest. If you had a good experience with them, bless your heart. But it sounds like you're a pretty smart dude, and you went into it knowing that the main thing is the out-the-door price, along with the service and the reputation of the dealer and the quality of the brand of RV that you're buying. But that is one of my first that I've ever received. Man, we like Camping World. But here's the other one that came in almost back to back. It says, I just bought a new RV from Camping World in Draper, Utah. Had a good experience. I went in knowing what I wanted. They had one. I did my research on the internet before going in. I did add to it things I wanted. They didn't try talking me into anything extra and gave me a fair price on my trade. John Edwards, are you sure you bought from Camping World? I'm teasing, being sarcastic there. That's great. But I believe if they didn't try to get anything extra from you, they're going to probably get in trouble, because I think all salespeople at Camping World are taught, here's how you do it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, kick them out the door, and we got their money. But here's one I got from this video. Had a lot of comments on it. Where is it? I think you'll get a chuckle out of it. This came from Michael somebody. I went to Camping World and the salesman said that his retirement job that he worked offshore for 30 years, first thing I thought of was Alcatraz. Is it bad to laugh at that? I don't know. I enjoy laughing from time to time. I went to Camping World, the salesman said his retirement job, he worked offshore for 30 years, first thought was Alcatraz. Okay. But the truth is, trust, as I said, is in short supply. It's a good idea to be skeptically healthily skeptical when you purchase anything that costs as much as an RV does. We are a community here around this virtual campfire. My hope is that we will spread the word, good and not so good. Coming up now, I've got another phone call that is from a lady in Wisconsin that had a terrible experience when she purchased her RV from Camping World. I did visit with this lady for a length of time to try to help her out, but the damage oftentimes is done. By the time the RV pulls out of the parking lot, the rope is around your neck, for better or for worse, and you have to live with it almost all of the time. Let's go ahead and hear from Michelle up in Wisconsin. I call it an oldie but a goodie.
Hello, good morning. My name is Michelle, and I just got done watching your video in regards to Camping World, and I'm going through the same situation. I'll make it brief. Me and my husband bought a 2022 Heartland Pioneer camper from Camping World in Kenosha, Wisconsin. It was delivered to us in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. We have a site up there. So we were stationary, made that very clear to them. Long story short, we paid about $7,000 more after looking at paperwork. Camper was delivered within less than
This went on for about 4 minutes, okay? $7,000 of extras that was buried, hidden. Oh, it wasn't hidden. Really? It's like when, the air conditioner goes out in your home and we're going to come and do an inspection for you. Really? Are they doing an inspection or are they doing an inspection? What is an inspection? In terms of the air conditioner guy coming out to your house, their inspection may be to look at it, but what is it really there for? It's to get more money from you. I think you need some more Freon. Your coils there might be a little bit old. The capacitor, how old is this unit? It's an opportunity for them to make more money off of you. That's the way of the world, okay? It just is. You can say, man, this guy's skeptical. All they want to do is an inspection. Really? Call up the AC person and say, look, all I want is an inspection. Don't want you to do anything. Just come out and inspect my RV. Or not my RV, my air conditioner. I'll bet you anything. They're going to say, well, we can't get you in right now. They're looking for this. When an RV dealer says that they have inspected your RV, what does that mean? Do you know what it means? Or do you just think you know what it means? When an RV gets inspected, those black tires, looks good to me. That could be called an inspection. And I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm not. And what is an inspection? That's why an independent third-party inspection is the best inspection to have unless you're an expert. That's my opinion. It's the best inspection to have. When they say they, meaning any RV dealer or the seller, we had it inspected. Well, what does that really mean? What the dealer most of the time wants to do, and it's not bad, they want your money. They need your money to stay in business. We want them to make money. We just don't want them to fleece you. We don't want you to leave the dealership with an RV that isn't campground ready. Don't leave the dealership unless you're happy with everything in the camper the way that it is. If that's the most love and attention that camper gets before they get your money, how much more love and attention do you think it's going to get after they have your money? Enough said. So again, going back to, we live in a time when trust is in short supply. I believe we need to help people. This is a virtual campfire. It's a community of people. Most of us are not young people. Most of us have felt the pain of making bad decisions in our lives. When I was young, I often say that I was the smartest guy in the room. I knew everything. And the older I got, the more mistakes I made. Then I learned how much I don't know. That's why having a healthy dose of skepticism is a good idea. Now, you got to be realistic. You got to be reasonable. Don't be a jerk. You can be like Ken Smart, who said he bought a camper from Camping World and he's happy. I want it to happen to you. I don't want to have these negative biases towards anybody. But I believe in terms of Camping World and other major big chain dealers that are more concerned about getting your money than giving you service, I think it's a real problem. I think it's something that we need to continue to talk about. So, yes, I know I went on a little bit long today, but I wanted to read those comments about people that were happy. The guy saying, hey, he spent 30 years working offshore. Was it in Alcatraz? Hey, you ever been to Alcatraz? I went there once years ago. It was so fascinating. But I don't think that's where the RV crooks go. I don't think so. Anyway, my voicemail is a 24-hour voicemail box. I would love to hear from you. If you're Michelle or if you're Martin. And again, Martin, I've got a link to cancel your ESP down below. All you have to do is follow the instructions. Follow it precisely. Any money that is left that you have not spent, that's unearned on your prepaid ESP is your money. It will come back to you or it will go back to the lender that you owe money on that RV to. So you can cancel it, click on the link below, and follow the instructions precisely. If you have a question, if you have a situation, drop it down below. Let me know what you thought of this video, what you think of hearing phone calls like this. Please share it on social media. My voicemail number, it's 1330-WINGMAN, 1330-WINGMAN, 330-946-4626. I do listen to every call. I do try to get back to as many people as possible, and I want to hear from you. So thanks for joining me around this virtual campfire. I look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.